Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Stacy here from Creatively Stacy. Thank you for stopping by. I am actually looking on my phone to see if I can tell if we have sound today, so I don't have to keep asking you guys. And oh, there it is. I was gonna say it's not even showing up on my phone. Here we are. Just a second. Testing, testing. Oh, it's working. Awesome. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any weird feedback going on. Crazy things, you know. I am popping on. It doesn't want to open. Anybody else struggle with these, or is it just me? Am I the only one? That's weird. There we go. Why, hello, Christine. I was just trying to see if I could see comments. I'm trying to do too many things at once here. I need to focus. Get this. What in the world? I swear. These are like childproof. And I can't get it. I can't get it. All right, we're just going to do it this way. All right. When all else fails, just pour some out, right? Just pour it out. It's fine. I didn't even grab brushes, you guys. Or water. Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? I'm not thinking. It must be Sunday. All right. Hang on. Hang with me here just a second. I'm going to move this. My water bottle's there. I just need a container. I need a container. Here. We'll have. I keep my paintbrushes in this. Isn't that pretty? Do you remember when we did these? They were fun to do. All right. I'm just going to get my handy dandy water bottle. And we're good to go again. Sorry about that. Do not know where my brain was at. There we go. Okay. All good. So the background, I'm just going to do Bahama Blue. Just get it on here. And then I'm going to have a pumpkin and some flowers today. So I hope you will try this one. Once again, I forgot my parchment paper, you guys. I paint in a journal. If you're new around these parts, I use a mixed media journal. Do a ton of paintings in it. They're very handy and they fit in a drawer if you have a small space like I do. And then if I really like a painting, I will go back and do a canvas. So I'm just kind of painting in a circular motion, curved strokes for this one. I often do my backgrounds many different ways. Today we are doing kind of a roundabout painting. And I am doing just one color today, which I rarely do, but every once in a while, just switch it up a little bit, right? I was hoping I would have enough and I wouldn't have to dump more out of there. Twist plastic. I know that's what they say, but I don't. I'm going to try it, but I got it all. Oh, wait, I think we're doing it. Thank you, Christine. I think we're doing it. Maybe we're not. Oh, I don't know why they make these so tight. It did make it higher. Maybe I can get a hold of it now, though. Hey, we got it. Thank you. I know it's supposed to come right off, but I don't have a lot of luck with that for some reason. But that is fabulous. Thank you. Because I have a couple more here that I'm going to have to open. So, yeah. Go ahead and get the background covered. Quick and easy. Not worrying too much about this middle anyways, because I'm going to be painting that, so no worries. All right, so grab some white. We're going to do a white pumpkin, and then we're going to have the flowers be the color, right? So I'm just going to grab some white. I didn't wash my brush. I'm going to grab some white, and I am going to just do a curve and a curve. All right. I'm not worried too much about the top because the top is going to be covered with flowers. I'm going to do a nice curve in the center and a curve. And then I'll just fill this in. A few more curves. The bottom, I'm just making a little rounded shape. And this is just a base. So you can see that little, I'm just making little curves down here. And then bring your strokes back up from that bottom. Just like that. So my blue is still wet underneath there, so we're getting a little bit of blending, which is perfect. Same thing, I'm going to bring my strokes back up down here. I'm not going to worry too much about it at this point of doing anything more to it, okay? We're just getting our shape. Just like that. Quick and easy. Whoops, I clicked on something. The bottles are, I know there's no place to get you. Now that I look around, I had scissors right next to me. But, so that's handy to have going forward too. But even the scissors are hard to get. All right, I'm going to grab an angled brush, a little bit smaller, and we're going to start with, what am I grabbing? Bright orange. I'm going to start with some bright orange. So I'm going to get my brush wet, dry it off on a paper towel. I'm going to grab some of that bright orange and some white, both colors. So I've got some white and some bright orange. I am going to just do a circle. Again, some white, some bright orange. Do another circle. Another circle. I'm going to do 5, I think. I think 5 is the magic number today. Just like that. Then I'm going to take some of that white and bright orange, and I'm going to do a curve and a curve. Curve and a curve. Isn't that pretty color? So you can do as many of these little guys as you like too, right? So there we are. It's starting to look like something already. So exciting. Okay. Now I'm not going to rinse my brush. I'm going to grab a darker orange. So I'm going to grab that cad orange. And these are still a little bit see-through. I'm going to grab that darker orange. I did not clean my brush. And I'm going right over in little C, forward C, backward C. And you can see I didn't clean my brush, so we've got lots of color in there. And just blobbing it on there pretty good. And that is going to, I need a little bit more of that dark orange. That is going to fill that in the rest of the way for me, right? Where you can see through it. So a curve and a curve, curve and a curve, curve and a curve. And if you start running out of paint, just grab some more paint, right? And my little ones I did up here, I'm just going to do 1. So I'm just pushing my brush down and up. Just like that. Oops, wrong color. All right. Okay, so quick and easy on those. I'm going to grab a smaller brush, a smaller angled brush, or you can use a round brush. Maybe I'll use the round brush. Let's see what we got over here. What's close by? Since I apparently didn't get anything out ahead. I do have a round brush here. Let me grab that. Okay. I grabbed a round brush. And I have that Hauser dark green I showed you I got the other day. I'm trying your trick, Christine. I'm just trying it again. If I can at least get it up a little bit, I could maybe get it with the scissors even. It's moving. I'm getting nowhere. All right, let me see if I can do it. Might end up just blobbing this out too. Oh, wait, I can get right there. I can just get a cut in it. There, I got a cut in it. I can get it. There we go. All right, shake up your paint. Grab a green. This is the Hauser dark green that I got the other day. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, so I'm excited. I'm going to take this round brush, and you could use an angle brush and do the same stroke I just showed you, but I'm just going to start filling in with some green. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing a curve and a curve, you guys. Curve and a curve, right? Ooh, that was a lot of paint on there. I was very aggressive with the paint there. You can just do a push and pull, but I don't like it to have that flat. I'm going to put that right behind that flower. Too much of that flat edge that way. I like the curve and the curve better. I like the shape it gives me. Just go around and add some green. It's a very loose painting. Nothing too major. Then I'm going to take that same green. I like the angle brush better, you guys. I'm going to go back to the angle brush. I'm switching brushes like crazy today. All right. Going back to the small. I'm going to a small angle brush. Lovely color. Thank you. How are the chickens? Oh, my goodness. They're molting. They're a hot mess. I needed to get a picture of the one. She is looking like a train wreck. So I'm going to add some white to my green to get a lighter green. And then I'm going to touch into the darker green. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just adding more layered colors, filling in. Anywhere and everywhere. Lots of green. I really like this green color. This is a pretty shade, and I like when you lighten it up, it's like almost a sage color. Ooh, that was a lot. Didn't do a little friend flower. I should have. What brush did I use? My gosh, I got a lot of brushes out. Let's do a little friend flower down here. And the dark orange again. So same as I did up above. I just did a circle with the light orange, and now I'm just going to come in with some dark orange. Okay. Now we got that going. Now I can rinse my brush out. I'm going to go back to the white, you guys. So get your brush good and clean. Very clean. As clean as you can get. Grab some white, and we're just going to go ahead and add a little bit more white to that pumpkin. And I'm staying away from the grooves so that they will be the darker spot. See how I did that right next to it? So you kind of see that blue showing through. Now, if you lose it, you can just go back with the blue and add, I've got a little bit of orange in my brush yet. You can go back with the blue and add more blue too, but I like how it kind of makes it pretty. Oh, now I got green. We're going to have a pretty colorful pumpkin here. Happy little accidents going on today. There we are. I'm trying to stay out of that green. I got one more over here I'd like to get to. Okay, I'm just going to leave it just like that. That's as much as I'm going to do to that pumpkin right now. Get a liner brush, and I want you to get some white that doesn't have green or orange in it, preferably. I'm going to go into the white, and I'm going to start doing some little curves. In my flowers. And they are still a little wet, so I'm trying to go light-handed and lay it right on top of the flowers so it doesn't blend in, so that it stays white. See, that one blended in, so I just grab a little bit more white and go again. That one blended in too. I'm going to add a little more white. So I'm just doing little curved shapes around all of my little flowers. Our little friend flower down here. Don't forget that one. I'll have to go back and give it some leaves here in a minute. Poor thing. Completely forgot about you. Just like that. Quick and easy. And then go ahead into your leaves and you can just do a little line. We're starting to brighten things up. I always say you don't have to do them all, but I always end up doing them all. I don't know. I like them all to have it. So I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to go for it. Here we go. And let me grab that little angle brush. I left all my brushes in the water, which I was so bad about. Grab some green. I'm gonna get some green down here. Need some of that lighter green. I'm going to add some white to it. And I'm just kind of filling in down here. Give it a little something to set up on. So I'm using that light green and the dark green and just doing some line strokes, I guess I would call it. It's a great way to play with your brushes and see what kind of strokes you can make. And play with blending. Got to get lighter over here so I can. There we go. Quick and easy. All right. I'm going to take that white and add some to these leaves just like that. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Now I'm going to take some white and use the back of my brush. We're going to do some little dots in our smaller flowers. I'm just picking one side or the other and doing 3 dots. So instead of doing the lines on them like I did with the bigger flowers, we're just switching it up. Plus, it's just fun to do the dots. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. All right, I'm going to rinse my brush off so I don't have white in it. I'm going to go into that dark orange. And I'm going to go into the center of my flowers. And that is not showing up at all. I'm going to add a little red to it. We're going to darken it up. That's one way to do it, right? Add a little red to our orange. Make it a little bit deeper color. So if you did red and yellow makes orange, then just add a little bit of red, more red. There we go. I'm just kind of, I don't want it to be a circle. I want it to be a smooshy. If that makes any sense. It's a little detail. It's not a lot, but it does. Don't forget your little friend down here. Ooh, green in my hands. And then the same thing. I'm going to do, just like I did with the white, I'm doing with this red-orange color that I just made. I don't like that leaf there. Color right over it. So again, just little C shapes, curved parenthesis type shapes, I guess I would say. These flowers look best if you don't try to make them perfect. You try to keep them really loose and free. It's the best way. Trust me. Trust me on this. Okay. I didn't actually grab any yellow at all, did I? All right. We're going to take a different direction here real quick. I'll go back into that green. I didn't wash my brush. I still got a little bit of that red orange on there, so I'm just mixing it in. I'm just going to use my little brush and fill in here a little bit more. I want some more green. And again, it's another shade of green. And anything that's not really attached anywhere, I'm just going to do a little line to kind of bring it into the situation. Kind of joining everybody together. It's a nice way to put it. Let's join everybody together. All right, I think I've got everybody connected for the most part. And I'm going to take and add just a few more leaves where I think I need some. So if you need more leaves, now's a great time, especially because we're pretty much done with that pumpkin down there. We have the opportunity to have a little fun. I need some white. So just like I made those ones up there, I am now making a few more down here. And I'm going to take my white and do a line on those just like I did on the ones up above. And then I want that dark green, which I don't have much of it left because I blended it down really good. I'm just going to didn't need that much green, but okay. Wipe my brush off there a little bit. I'm going to just go ahead. Do that. Got a little carried away on that when I got into the leaf. So I'm going to go ahead and take my dark green. Bring those out a little bit more against that white by putting the dark on the edge. Okay. Some white. Mm-hmm. Now I'm just being carried away here and using my little brush because I don't feel like getting that other brush out of the water again. So there's that. I'm adding a few more leaves to this one, guys. You could use your angled brush as well, but as you can see, you can do them just by coloring them in with your liner brush too. A few of these, I'm going to add a few more. So just go back through, and anywhere you feel like it's kind of empty or it needs a little something more, you can go ahead and add more leaves. You can go ahead and add more flowers. These ones I'm keeping quite simple. Just adding a little bit more, like a viney effect, I guess I would say, in a few places. And just taking my brush and going between the greens and the whites. Having some fun. This is one of those I could play with for hours. Just adding little details too. Not that you want to see me paint this painting for hours, I assure you, but maybe it'll give you some ideas. There, I think it's coming along pretty nicely. Just like that. So we're going to add a few more details to it. I do hope you will try this one. The next detail that we're going to add is black, because you know I have to take it a little bit to the dark side, right? Add a little black. Make it pop. Not a lot. I don't want to overwhelm it. I'm not going for spooky or creepy or anything like that. I'm just going for a little detail. I'm going to take that black and I'm going to go around the pumpkin. You can see it come off the page. And you can see I am going loose, going fat, going skinny, all the things. I'm not trying to make a perfect line. It may not always connect completely. Again, you want to keep it really relaxed. Just like that. You see it coming together now? So if you lost your centers, it's okay. You're not centers, what are they called? The ridges. If you lost your ridges, you just found them again. Just like that. Doesn't that look good? It just pops it right up. Same thing with my flowers. I'm going to add a little bit of black to them, not anywhere near as much as I did with the white or the red, just a little bit. Kind of define some of those edges. If you make a mistake with your black, you will need to let it completely dry. And then you can go over it with some white to cover it up. And then when that dries, you could add whatever colors you wanted to. So don't try to fix black when it's wet because it's just a mess. So there we go. And then I'm going to take and turn it over. And I think I'll just do twos. I did threes in the white. I'm doing twos in the black on the smaller little flowers here. No rhyme or reason to it. Just a little bit of interest. To add a little bit more fun and whimsy to it, right? And sometimes I even like to take the black and just smoosh a little bit of that into that center. Pushing the end of my brush around, I'm not making it a dot. I do not want it to be a dot. I just want it to be a smudge. Oops, I forgot my little friend. Hey, little friend. There you go. Just like that. And then I'm going to do just a few little black dashes randomly in here, just to kind of pull it through a little bit more. I'm using my little detail brush or liner brush, something small, just to kind of bring it through a little bit more, right? Not everywhere. Try to be somewhat sparing with it. Ta-da! And last but not least, you know I've been dying to play with this paint. It's a glitter, holographic glitter. And I'm not going to use a lot because I can't get it where it's wet or I'll smear everything, right? So, I mean, if you let it dry, you could use it everywhere. But, that twisting it backwards for me works just enough to get it high enough where I can get it with my scissors. Glitter paint, you want to shake up really, really good. Really, really good. You want to get that glitter all over in there, right? Spread out nicely. And I am going to get a little bit, let me find a clean spot here. Excuse my barking. And I'm going to take my finger, dab it in there, and get some on this pumpkin. I'll hold it up in a second so you can see what I'm talking about. This one is a crystal ball is what it's called. And I've been dying to play with it. Yeah. So I'm just getting some glitter on my pumpkin. And I am using my finger, you guys. Sometimes these glitters are rough on paintbrushes, and I prefer, I prefer to just do it with my finger. Okay, it's like little glitter confetti in there. And when it dries, that'll all be clear and just sparkly. I don't know if you can see yeah, you can see it on the camera. See that? How pretty is that? I should have done this one on a canvas. I think I might go back and do this one on a canvas. Deco Art Crystal Ball. Yep, that's what this one is. And it has like little bits of color in there in the glitter. I don't know how well it translates on screen, but yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't think I'm going to put glitter anywhere else anyways. I just like it the way it is. So if you get a chance, try this one out. If you have not signed up for Pumpkin Palooza, sign up. It's this week coming up. 3 days, 3 paintings, $15, available on replay, all the things. Go to the website, join us. It's going to be awesome. And if you have already signed up, I have a few that have signed up that are not in the Facebook group yet. Be sure to get in the Facebook group so that you can paint these with us, right? All right. Have a great Sunday, you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.